Hey, I want to give a high-level overview of JavaScript prototypes. So JavaScript is a prototypal language, and what does that mean? So imagine we have a sort of blueprint, right? So we want to make cars, like these sort of cars. Now, with object-oriented programming, what you can do in JavaScript is behind the scenes, there's a constructor function. In ES6, there's classes, but let's just talk about the foundation, what's really going on behind the scenes. So there's a constructor function, which could have properties, could have methods. So properties like wheels, chassis, engine, accelerate, decelerate. So these are things that the car, were it built, could do. And then it also has this other thing called prototype, which is interesting. So what it is it's not the prototype of the car blueprint. So the car blueprint doesn't need a gas station. It's just instructions on like sort of how to create these cars. So what is this prototype doing? What's so cool about it is that when you create a car based off of this constructor function, um, each car is going to have access to this gas station prototype, right? But instead of each car having its own gas station, which would be like this scenario, which is not good, where you have different gas stations for each car, instead you have the cars all using the same gas station, which is more efficient for code. You don't have like duplicate code. But then you can also override the behavior of the prototype. So let's say this gas station only serves like unleaded by default. Well, this car over here that has some really nice needs some really nice gas. It can make this same gas station serve premium without creating its own gas station, and this one can make it serve diesel without making it create its own gas station. Very cool. And then this one just decides, I'm just going to use the default. Then there's another part to the prototype. So yes, this can do all these things, this gas station, but it also has its own prototype, and that brings up the prototype chain. So what's that all about? So um, objects basically all have a prototype except for one, which I'm just going to call the God prototype. So that gas station is over here now, and okay, yeah, it can, deliver diesel and stuff, but to deliver the diesel, it's going to need the laws of physics. It's going to need gravity probably to do that. So it's going to reach up into its own prototype. So imagine this is an object, because in JavaScript, there's really just objects and primitives. So it's going to reach up and say like, okay, God prototype, give me the ability to use gravity so that the gas can come out. And that's the general idea. Um, so yeah, I hope this has helped you understand prototypes. It's helped me.